Ciao Bella, welcome to Bella Uncinetto. I'm Christina, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. I do not have yarny content for you today. If you saw my video last Friday, you know that there are some things that are going on, and I'm trying to crochet. I'm trying to get things done, but it is an uphill battle at the moment. But I did want to share with you, I've talked a lot about reading, right? And I am doing an exciting project with a friend of mine, and I wanted to share it with you all. So this is not new. This is not a new idea. This is not something that I created or that I even jumped on the bandwagon early. I have wanted to do this for a very, very long time. But I haven't found anyone who is willing to do it with me. And then I was talking to this friend of mine at the end of last school year. And I was like, oh, I would love to do this, but like it's hard to find the time. It's hard to find somebody who wants to do it. She's like, I'll do it. And I was like, you will? Oh my goodness. I could have jumped for joy. I was so excited, right? So what in the world am I talking about? This is buddy reading, right? In the sense that you are reading with someone, exchanging ideas and notes and things. So I read a book and she read a book. We each made notes in the book, and then we exchanged books. So I gave her Song of Achilles. That's the book that I read, and this is the book that she read. Now, I am this far into the book. I'm about halfway through the book. And what you do is, as you read, right, you make notes in the book. So, like, she has her little sticky note here, and then I have mine here saying that we both made notes on this page. And so she has her notes and I have my notes, and we go through the whole book like that, right? So the first time she reads it, it's a cold read. She's never read the book before, and she goes in and makes her notes. Same thing with the book that I read. I went through and I made my notes, and I have my little sticky notes for my thoughts and ideas. But then when you exchange books, right, you get all of their notes with their book, and then you read it. And sometimes the things that I comment on are just the comments that she made because I agree with them, or I disagree with them, or I find them funny, or whatever the case may be, right? And then sometimes I might go 2 or 3 pages without making a comment, and she might have made comment after comment after comment. But then on the flip side, there may be pages that she didn't comment on that I did comment on, right? So, and yes, I have my stuff in the book because she already broke the spine of the book, which broke my heart, you guys. It really, really broke my heart when she handed me this book and she was like, I broke the spine. And I was devastated. This isn't my book. Like, it's her book, but even so, like, the treatment of books is serious for me. So, the spine is already broken, so I am holding my stuff in there. But I have enjoyed this book very, very much so far. It is a series of essays. And if you don't know John Green as an author, he's written several things. And his brother is Hank Green. And they have, like, YouTube channel and all kinds of stuff. But John Green has written several books. And they're mostly a good time. Some of them were not my favorite, but I will leave that for another discussion. But I wanted to share this with you because I would love to do this with someone else, right? So if anyone out there would like to do a buddy read with me, message me. Put down in the comments below if you would like to do this. The caveat would be you'd have to be willing to ship the book to me. I'm willing to ship the book to you, right? Once I read it and make notes in it. And it could be, I have some Yarny books if you wanted to read a Yarny book. Or if you wanted to just read a fictional book, right? The only caveat for me is I don't do like horror. I won't read a scary book. I will not read. It can be a mystery, it can be a thriller, but I won't read like things like Stephen King. Not to say that he's not a good author, but I've read a couple of, and I don't sleep after I read things like that because my mind just keeps going. So I cannot read something like that, much less make notes in it. Like, you can't do it. So if it's something that you would be interested in, let me know, and we can do it together, right? I have wanted to maybe try to do it digitally, but that would be difficult, right? To trade, like, depending on what digital platform you use, so forth and so on. So I have a Kindle, but you can't trade books that you've downloaded on Kindle. You can make your own notes in them, but you can't trade that. That would be really cool if you could do it digitally, but that hasn't come about yet that I'm aware of. So, but it can be fiction, it can be nonfiction, it can be a biography, it can be historical fiction, it can be romance even. Like, I'm not above a good romance novel, right? But we will be writing in the books. We will be marking up the books. So, it's your favorite copy of a book, don't send me that, right? Because I'm going to be writing in it. Like, that's the idea, right? You mark it up, you write in it. I do own another copy of The Song of Achilles because I want a clean copy, right? So I have a clean copy, and then I'm going to have the copy that we read together, my friend and I. So I would love, like I said, I'm extending the invitation to anyone out there who would like to do this with me. And there are some Yarny books. So if there's a book that you want to read, there's several that, what was her name? Affordably Crafty. Kim at Affordably Crafty. She had done, like a book club. She had started like a Yarny book club where you would read books about yarn craft and all sorts of things. And I loved that, when she did it. I don't necessarily want to do that right now. I mean, that's something I would want to get into maybe later, but this is just like a one-on-one. I read a book, you read a book, we share, right? Because if we're trying to trade books all around, it would get full of sticky notes real fast, and very jumbled, and being able to write in the margin. So it's better if it's a partner thing. But it doesn't have to be a Yarny book, right? It can even be like those, what are they? They're like those mystery books, but they're centered around like I don't know, knitting. There's like a whole series of them. I've never read them. Okay, but I know that they exist. There's been a couple of podcasters that have talked about them. But like I said, I'm up for anything but a scary book. I don't do scary movies. I don't do scary books. I just can't. Mentally, I can't do it. Because I have enough trouble sleeping. I don't need any more. So yeah, like I said, no actual Yarny content, just an invitation. I would love to read a book with you, friend. I would love to read a book with you. So, if you are interested in participating, put in the comments below what kind of book you like to read. If you want to go ahead and get started, if you have a book in mind that you've been wanting to read or that you've read before even that you would want to read again and mark up, and then I can reach out to you via email. Don't put your email in the comments, please, but just I will reach out to you via email, and then we can go from there. So just to recap, buddy reading. I want to do that with you if you are interested. We will be marking up the book. We will be putting sticky things in the book. Hopefully we don't break the spines of the books. But I have enjoyed this so much, and it was so exciting when she said that she would do it with me. So I want to do it again with someone else. I'm sure that she would do it again with me, but we're both teachers and it's a lot, and that's why we were trying to do it over the summer. And I didn't finish and she didn't finish, and now we're at the point where it's like if we let it drag on too long, right, it's going to become a chore. And I am going to be finishing this book very soon, because we talked about it yesterday. She's going to be working on hers, well, on my book, but the one that I gave her. So I will be finished with this soon, and then I can start with another partner, right? So I think that would be super fun, and I would love to do it with you. So comment below, and we'll get it sorted. All right? Until I see you again, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!